Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you'll never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Roblox Game Power. Here are 10 Roblox Scary Theories. Number 1. Call of Robloxia 5. Call of Robloxia 5 Roblox at War was a first-person shooter military game created by Lito Zimmerman on December 21st, 2009. The game was based on a most likely successful attempt at recreating the popular 2008 first-person shooter game Call of Duty World at War in Roblox. The game is not completely like its counterpart though, as the real World at War had 3 kill streaks, fewer weapons, and there were little amounts of attachments to the guns. Call of Robloxia 5 won the Game of the Year award and Best Game FPS game at the Roblox Game Conference in 2012. Many players played this game due to the great amount of skill in gameplay as well as the complex scripting it had. It was a well-liked game in the Roblox community. Number 2. Piggy. Piggy is a survival horror game created by Minitoon, IK3As, and Optic as a crossover of the video game Granny and the television show Peppa Pig. Each round, players are given the role Survivor of Piggy. The objective of the Survivor team is to complete different tasks to escape before the timer runs out while avoiding Piggy. The objective of Piggy is to kill every survivor to prevent them from escaping. The game can be credited for inspiring the creation of numerous character-themed survival horror games, often with very similar mechanics and objectives. Games inspired by Piggy include Bacon, Gutsy, Jerry, Puppet, and Spider. Less polished games include Mr. P, Piggy but is very confusing, Survives the Piggy Killer, and Survives the Piggy in Area 51. Number 3. Mind Control. This has been around the internet for a little while now, that the whole world of Roblox is at some point to try to get into the minds of kids, that the creative tools work the way to the subconsciouses of anybody who uses them, and that they will become a part of a hive mind, and that their mind will be controlled by whoever is doing the decision making for Roblox. Though the process of learning how to use these tools, this person becomes a mind-controlled slave, and they're the perfect tool to have working on something else. Who knows what that something else is, but this whole theory wasn't very detailed, and I have to say I don't believe it at all. Number 4. The Death Box. Roblox is an interactive world where people can upload their own content and other people can come in and enjoy said content. That is a very important part of the whole experience, but what if someone uploads something that was threatening to the users that scared everybody and the hell out of everyone who played it? Well, that's what the Death Box theory is, that someone uploaded a game to Roblox that they had players interacting with one another and that this game is called the Devil's Brush. Players would take turns attacking each other. Not too crazy, but the audio that you would hear when someone got hit sounded so real, like a person screaming, that the game was eventually taken down, and since then there has been no word of existence of the game. It could just be an urban legend and may have never existed, or maybe a creepy game did in fact slip through the cracks. Number 5. The One Time. When Roblox first kicked off back in 2006, the communities were small and the games were simplistic. It's a lot of how original games start. It was the bare bones of creation, and sometimes when games are in this early stage, the code is easy to break into, and that's where one player came in. His name was 1x1x1x1. He hacked the game's code and was able to become a god in the Roblox universe. Whatever he wanted to do, he was able to do. He could change the parameters of any game. He could spam message anybody. He could steal anything and could fly through the worlds. The player has been since banned though, and security measures have beefed up, but people still wonder if this hacker could get in and take away everything they've worked so hard to make. Number 6. Your data. People might not even need to hack into Roblox to get your data. There have been rumors that the data created in Roblox about whatever it is that you're doing gets sold to major companies and maybe could even be used to spy on you if someone had enough money to. They could get the information right out of Roblox, and some say it gets even creepier and that they can get into your microphone and webcam. Number 7. The First Players. Who were the first players to ever play Roblox way back in the day when the game first kicked off and had no real players? Well, the first 2 accounts were actually John and Jane Doe. The creator of Roblox made them as fillers for the games because the games didn't have enough people. This ensured that every game would have someone in it and would be more fun for the players. Though it's actually a pretty bright idea, those 2 accounts got hacked, or so they say. I don't know how the accounts could get hacked and then not get deleted, but some people say they had admin power and that they couldn't be deleted now. Number 8. Alone in a Dark House. Alone in a Dark House by Itamago is a super spooky murder mystery story. You play the role of a police detective attempting to solve the case of a murdered young boy. The game is set in the dark house and you have to solve various puzzles to solve the mystery. The lighting and sound are very atmospheric and the game is best played with headphones on in a dark room to get the full effect. Number 9. The Horror Elevator. The Horror Elevator by Mr. Box is a weird and wonderful game of the elevator genre within Roblox. The elevator will stop on random floors with each floor offering a different horror scenario. Pretty much all of the scenarios will try and kill you, so be on your guard. Number 10. Granny. Granny by Gab Studio is a take on the classic murder mystery style game set in the world of Granny. One player is chosen at random to play the role of Granny while the remaining players need to stay alive until the timer runs out. The player taking on the role of Granny has to kill the other players before the timer runs out. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.